On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. To short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Carlos Correa is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And a dive, but he's back in.
Keeping him close.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag. Alex Rodriguez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Keuchel into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, a diving stop. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Once this gets past the pitcher, I figured it was a sure base hit, but the shortstop comes out of nowhere to dive for this thing and then throw a bullet over to first for the out.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tucker has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Gary Sanchez will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Hit to short. To his left, Correa. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Preston Tucker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Colby Rasmus stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Jake Marisnick is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Chase Headley will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Starlin Castro stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Didi Gregorius stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little roller toward the hole. Singleton takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees. Jason Castro will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
A leap there by Ellsbury, but he grabs nothing but air. It's a home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Luis Valbuena comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Ellsbury.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees.
Gerard Dyson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Keuchel's ready. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Drilled to the right side. Altuve from deep in the hole. Spin throw, got him at first, and that was not easy with that guy running down the line. Brett Gardner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him. I mean, he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Over to Altuve for the force, and Carlos Correa gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And that's in there for strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
The left fielder.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Standing in now, Preston Tucker. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder
Carlos Gomez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Carlos Beltran will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Starlin Castro will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Colby Rasmus steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Jake Marisnick stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting,
Jason Castro will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he'll get back in standing. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
attention please. Now pitching for
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
John Singleton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to... Didi Gregorius comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Keuchel sets his sights. Here comes the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Correa is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Gerard Dyson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's going to land foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Chopped foul wide of first. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Gomez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up.
Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. John Singleton digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Evan Gattis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dylan Betances will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Tap foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Matt Duffy has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Alex Rodriguez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Soft liner to the right side, and this will be put away easily for the out. Carlos Beltran will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. Number 395 for his career. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1. Luke Gregerson will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Chase Headley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Starlin Castro will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
He's set. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
To first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Carlos Correa, and they'll need him to get something going here. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out. Preston Tucker will stand in now. And he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Carlos Gomez will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now. Ellsbury going back, still going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Colby Rasmus. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to. The great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, Delin Betances got his 3rd win this season, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 2-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Rays allowed 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-0. The Toronto Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers.
Getting ready for baseball under the roof in Houston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set. Doug Fister, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Brett Gardner will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game to add to it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. EK, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So, obviously, they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently 2nd entering play.
And he's in the top 5 in runs scored, too. So he's a big part of this offense.
But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too, so he's dangerous with runners on base.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Gomez, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Being waved home now is Gardner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Carlos Beltran.